Hi there, Capricorn. Thanks so much for tuning in, for your patience with this reading. It's your full moon in Taurus reading, and thank you all so much for tuning in, for connecting. Thank you for your comments, all of you. Oh my goodness, I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting, and I read your comments, all of them. Thank you for leaving them and connecting there. Let's get right on with your spread now. Here for you, dear Capricorn, I'm getting for you, as meditate on your energy before I turn the camera up. I was getting this feeling for you, my goodness, of being so interested in a certain, I'm hearing endeavor, project the mother wants you. Maybe dealing with a fire sign as well who's caught your eye from behind. I'm hearing the curtain, whatever that may mean. For you, you may be like really impressed, specifically with a certain, also I'm hearing ideal that someone has presented to you. I'm hearing you with as well. And it's like something about even the way that someone has, I'm hearing oriented a certain perception, even like presented you. I'm seeing like someone having like perhaps sort of like indirectly alluded to even a certain I'm hearing dance that could eventually be sung out rhythmically. Very interesting. Ace of Wands mirroring the Mother of Wands. This person is very creative. If you're dealing with a fire sign, they have a lot of ideas and not enough pockets. I'm hearing to also process them through. Very interesting. I'm seeing it as perhaps being related also to capital. You are thinking of, let's say, investing in someone or a certain space. If that's the case, Capricorn, it could be your own energy. It's like, I want to invest in a certain talent that I feel that I have. I'm hearing talent agency. And it may be kind of like in such a way of, well, I want to, let's say, give my time, my energy, my focus to, I'm hearing the interpretation of a certain law, legal paradigm as well. Son of Swords is mirroring the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Son of Swords upright. You're making sure that you really, I'm hearing make your claims one that, or even your proposals, ones that are fully professionalized, but in a way that is like brought forth by way of passion. And Capricorn, I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was getting this feeling for you. It's so interesting. It's like, I see like in a room, and in this room, there have been, I'm hearing multiple parties, multiple people, I'm hearing personas, multiple solutions that could be moved through eventually. And I'm seeing you like suddenly like having this aha, not necessarily an aha moment, but I'm seeing this as having this, I'm hearing emotionalism. It's like this, I'm seeing it as like a tide emotionally, and this came through for Pisces in their full moon and Taurus reading. If you haven't checked that out, and if you're dealing with a Pisces, which you may absolutely be for a number of you, the Hangman coming through upright, the Daughter Cups upright, right over here, mirroring and merging with the High Priestess. Someone is coming into their power. Somebody's coming home as well to, I'm hearing a whole new paradigm shift. The Chariot at the base of the Daughter of Swords, someone is redefining the way that they are finding their solutions, and they're not held in the pen and paper. I'm hearing pen and paper. I'm hearing the pencil as well. And it's not a solution that's actually going to be, I'm hearing, revised over and over and over again as well, be it even a conversation. I'm seeing it as having to do with what someone is presenting physically. It's like, if I used to, let's say, again, it can be happening on a personal level, Capricorn. It's like, if I've been thinking about making a certain decision, I'm hearing making a certain move, making a certain movie. I'm hearing as well for a number of you where I've just been, the pen and the paper have been making love. I'm hearing specifically in that one love shack for way too long. I'm hearing specifically here for a number of you. And again, this is like, I've been researching this, and I've been researching this, and I've been researching this. And I'm hearing all the ants eventually crawl out of their holes to come and tell me, I'm hearing to wish me good night, I'm hearing and good morning, in ways that tell me that I've been working way too long. And I'm hearing on this. And it can be a project for a number of you. I'm hearing investment strongly. And the kind of feeling is like, I don't want to have to, I'm hearing stop and go when I'm hearing make something special. I'm hearing and worthwhile in terms of how it is that I am bringing it to the front. I'm hearing door, and I'm hearing window as well of this world that I now create. And I'm full in reverse of the apex of the spread. Scorpio. I'm hearing Scorpio strongly. Pisces. The Ten of Swords. The Stars mirroring the full in reverse. Capricorn. The Three of Cups is mirroring the Ten of Swords, sandwiching it again, this Fool. There's so much pressure here, Capricorn, as I'm getting it, but in a good way, not in a way of like, I don't know what to do, I'm hearing, where's my passport? Like, not that kind of pressure, okay? Of like, you're getting ready to check in and fly to, I'm hearing Paris without proper identification, not like that, okay, kind of feeling. But in a way of like, I've prepared for this in ways that have made me feel today, right now, in this very moment, how much pressure I have been putting, I'm hearing, on my pen and paper to get this story out. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. If you are an investigator, for a number of you here, like I'm hearing a professional investigator, whatever that may mean, in particular for you, it doesn't necessarily have to be like, I have my portfolio of parties that I've popped. I'm hearing by calling the police, like, on them. No, I'm not getting it like in that way, necessarily, but like in a way of like, I feel that I am practiced in this dimension enough to actually pursue it. I'm hearing in broad daylight, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you, where you feel really, I'm hearing solid sound on a certain path. I'm getting that you're really not going to be, I'm hearing, recreating the image and the ideology that has been one that is obvious to you now at this point. You're like, I'm hearing, do I want to mention their name when I'm getting on stage? Okay, wonderful. I'm hearing, where's Mary and her mother? Let's have a moment together. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. And falling on the ground is the Son of Pentacles in reverse. You are really, I'm hearing, setting aside a certain past. I'm hearing that for a number of you in terms of what you have prioritized, okay, and how you have in a certain way played that role in that place. I'm hearing at that time. I'm seeing this as like, I'm hearing, I believe I can fly kind of feeling. There's like, I feel like I also am not just a philosopher of the stone I'm holding in my hand, the devil in reverse, 3 swords upright, but rather one that can actually, I'm hearing, paint pictures. I'm hearing in images like Picasso. It's like I am actually feeling that things are changing at this period in time, not because, yet again, I have, let's say, practiced playing with them for so long, but because I have played with them in a space that has somewhat, I'm hearing, played with my mind mentally. And what does that mean? I'm getting this feeling of like, it means, Capricorn, that you're not all too bent any longer on the storyline that you've been kind of strategizing these moves around. It's like, I'm imagining somebody who's been like screenplay writing for a long time. Like I'm hearing from one story to the next, where you almost feel like the story you're writing then is actually changing as you're writing it because it's been taking so long to write it, sort of feeling. And it's kind of like, okay, I'm hearing, I realize that I can stop and go. I'm hearing again in my work for only so long. And the way, but I'm hearing specifically stop here. Stop, don't do it. Every time you can do it, relax. Oh, relax, not stop. Okay, whatever. Take it as you will, right? Yet again, it's like relax or stop, or what do we do? I'm hearing, are we going to be going forward with this? Are we going to be going home? I'm hearing, da-da-da, we're going home. That song by Drake. Okay, the energies are moving by so quickly, Capricorn. If you want to slow this down and watch it in slower motion, you can do so by clicking the dial tone at the base of the video, and that will slow it down for you, okay? Let me take a sip of water and maybe a breather or two as well. Okay. I'm hearing that song. Oh, Alabama, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Right of the Magician. I'm hearing the hometown. I'm hearing where we used to sing out of, perhaps a specific message here coming through. I'm hearing rodeo show, the Ace of Wands. I'm hearing woo, yeah. I'm hearing yeehaw. I'm hearing, do we know? I'm hearing why the color yellow is yellow though, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm getting it as being related to the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing it's like you used to be part of a certain like group, perhaps in your childhood environment, and like I'm almost saying it's like we used to call each other the Yellow Jackets, like whatever that may mean. And why? Okay, and then you like were always like, let's say, you were very like, let's say, interested in carrying out a certain, or you were involved in a certain involvement. I'm hearing specifically like from your youth, but then you're like, wait, why are we actually like? I'm seeing like a group of I'm hearing high school dropouts, whatever that may mean for a number of you, like high school hunks. I'm hearing as well, and they I'm hearing they have a hallway or two that they know how to beat kids up in. Oh gosh, God forbid. Okay, but take it as you will, and in whatever way that may be meant for you, and always not necessarily positive or neutral or literal or right metaphorical. Take it as you will, Capricorn. But it's like I'm almost getting this like I'm getting like this feeling like old school movies, like The Breakfast Club, when your bread and butter don't really. I'm hearing. I'm hearing Boker Tov, morning. I think that's in Israeli. Hebrew. Okay. Taking to a Capricorn. But the feeling is that I'm seeing it as like kids who have breakfast together. I'm hearing lunch line. I'm hearing though, like I'm hearing it like your bread and butter, like I'm hearing something to do with your best friend. Like your best friend is not prepared by your best friend. Okay, whoa, okay, Capricorn. So there's this feeling of like, yet again, it's like, we used to be, I'm hearing Jailhouse Rock. Is that even a song? Jailhouse Rock. It's like, we used to be I'm hearing the Jimmy Jones I'm hearing Yellow Jackets again. Like we used to be the ones that the professor would always, I'm hearing point to in class and break, I'm hearing the silence with, and also down in laughter in and with, I'm hearing as well for a number of you. And it's like, it used to be like the class clowns or, but I'm not just getting it's like class clown. I'm hearing there was I'm hearing a mediation to this that was somewhat, I'm hearing marketed in a certain way, like, okay, take it as well, yet again. And it's like, the feeling is like, then, you know, I'm seeing like all these kids, like kind of in a group, and they're in a gang. I'm hearing specifically I'm hearing gangbusters. And then like one of them, like while they're like all parading and marching down the, I'm hearing the great channel here of light, or whatever that may mean. I'm talking about the magician and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Like one of them, like they're all like very proud, and one of them like stops in their tracks and like turns around and is like, guys, wait, hold on a second. And like all of them like are brought to the halt. And this one, I'm hearing kid, I'm hearing Chimmy, I'm hearing churro, whatever that maybe in memory, like stops and like, and I'm seeing them all wearing these like puffy vests. And one of them has like something dangling off of it, and when he stops, it kind of jingles with him, and he feels like a jester in that moment, but he's not joking, whatever that may mean to a number of you. And he's like, guys, really, why exactly are we I'm here justifying this as well. And I'm seeing this person as being somewhat judgmental, I'm hearing, of what has been, and it may be you, maybe so, and it may not be anyone, but it may be a certain frequency. I'm hearing also I'm hearing a movement, okay, that is now changing around certain philosophies that have not been taken for fact, but that have been found, I'm hearing, as facts. Very interesting. That in the past had a certain place in time that were formalized, and it's like, I'm hearing rock. I'm hearing again Rock Creek. I'm hearing Alabama, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. And yet again, I'm hearing like Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay, whatever. And I'm seeing yet again, I'm hearing Aquarius here strongly. It's like suddenly, it's like I'm hearing everyone breaks out. I'm hearing of the band that they were once playing in, and they start to start their engines again in a way that remarks upon that old world, the surface of the dream that they were all really marching the drum beat to. And I'm seeing that I'm hearing a mission. I'm seeing also a certain message that you would like to get out, that perhaps another would like to get out. Capricorn, let us hear, though, and I'm getting that it could be related to like some form of some social group. I'm hearing society, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And I'm hearing again, like you could start questioning even, or you start really thinking about what was actually believed in at a certain point in time. It's like, did I really think that was the way that I'm hearing bread and butter worked with jam? The kind of feeling is like, is that really how I thought? It's like everyone used to wear their hair, I'm hearing, upside down. Very interesting. In that one, I'm hearing also courtroom, take it as you will. The Father of Pentacles, Father of Wands, and the Magician. I'm hearing also, though, in that one company, I'm hearing corporate culture, and it's like that climate is not one that I'm getting cozy in any longer. But I'm not getting it in a way of like, nah. I'm getting it in a way of like, kind of like, whatever way that may be meant for you or anyone else. Capricorn, I'm getting it in the way of like, I'm so inspired by the level that I feel I'm now walking onto the platform of, as I'm writing, I'm hearing this corporate letter with a whole new font. And I'm seeing like a very serious, like CEO almost, who at a certain point in time saw himself, themselves, herself, itself, take it as you will, as a form of I'm hearing manufacturing business, and it's like they were so serious. I'm hearing they were so formal in the way that they, I'm hearing financed certain projects, I'm hearing as well, investment. And like then suddenly like everyone in the company gets a newsletter, and it's like first it's like written in like glitter font, and it has somewhat of a glow to the edges of it as well, the pages of it. And everyone's like, oh, what? I'm hearing like, what? I'm hearing, where was Willy Wonka working last night? Like, what? Why does he look like he just got out of the shower too? I'm hearing, is he playing dress up again? Whatever that may mean for a number of you. And I'm seeing you perhaps presenting something in a way that feels somewhat I'm hearing whimsical, and like I'm hearing tap dancey for your audience to kind of watch. I'm hearing and listen into, but I'm hearing you're not really even like fully aware of that. I'm getting that specifically. Why? Because and in whatever way that meant for you, I'm seeing it as like you not being, let's say, preoccupied with that of how it is to be interpreted. The focus is that it's catching your attention. I'm hearing, and it's a furnace that has fire that's really cooking. I'm hearing with a few coals, and I'm hearing also without, and again, I'm getting this feeling of like there's a direction here. I'm hearing Sagittarius, perhaps with Sagittarius, that you're with a Sagittarius or with the energy associated with Sagittarius in your very personal birth chart. And we've all got Sagittarius somewhere in our chart, right? The Magician here looking over the Two of Wands. Like Capricorn, it's like this I'm hearing is something that has been cooking on the shelf, okay? And I don't want to be, I'm hearing, clamoring about it when I don't have any, I'm hearing, company that's been formed around it. I want to bring, I'm hearing, these oars into order in a way that makes me feel like I'm designing the project as well. And I'm seeing for a number of you marketing here, marketing master. I'm hearing genius with the Martian. I'm hearing the Martian. I'm hearing also the marble keeper, the magician. You may be dealing with someone who is a magician, who is a real magician. I'm hearing, and it makes you kind of question like what the world kind of works to a little bit, but at the same time you start realizing that there are other colors I'm hearing on the palette that we can sort of paint with, and it's not up to us, I'm hearing specifically, to decide who picks which marker up to paint with. Take it as you will, the Daughter of Cups upright and the Seven of Swords. This might have been somewhat of like a sore subject in the past for you, and it's like, well, I'm hearing, why are they working like that? I'm hearing that specifically. Why aren't they working like that? Why are they also walking and talking like who they're not? Whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. And what does that mean to be who you're not and to be who you are, right? It's like all are one as well. And Becca mentioned that here, Capricorn, but take it as you will. And I'm getting that I'm seeing this as being something that is a perception, okay? It's like, why are they, I'm hearing, like, you may have been questioning the clockwork of a certain individual, the Hangman mirroring the Wheel of Fortune. You may have been dealing with a Pisces, and if you were, I'm hearing they are indeed, I'm hearing the highest of High Priestesses. Whoa. Capricorn, the Son of Wands in reverse, right over the High Priestess upright. Someone has trumped you, I'm hearing specifically. I'm hearing, and also thrown you in the trunk and made you feel, I'm hearing, actually good about it. Very interesting. Take it as you will, Capricorn. Anybody with some Venus in Capricorn? Anybody with some Mars in Capricorn? Possibly some Scorpio? All right, take it as you will. But I'm getting it as like someone who really made you kind of like wink at a certain, I'm hearing, work outfit that you once promised yourself you would never be working in. It's like, I would never be, I'm hearing, productive wearing lace. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. I would not perhaps want to even think about working in a certain, I'm hearing practice. I'm hearing, and I'm seeing it as like a physical space for a number of you, but, and then suddenly, it's so interesting, Capricorn, it's like you turn around. I'm hearing the devil becomes Prada itself, the company, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like someone actually start walking and talking in a way that they once thought was only for Willy Wonka. I'm hearing to work in the factory of, and it's like, no, actually, I'm hearing, I like the way that they kind of, I'm hearing, work backwards, because it makes me feel like time isn't at play. And right, for those of you who've got a lot of Capricorn in your chart, if you've got a lot of Earth in your chart in general, strongly placed Saturn, strong 10th house, strong 2nd house, strong, I'm hearing 8th house as well, strongly. Like if career and finances and forecasting and the future is somewhat of a model car that you've been toying around with for, I'm hearing, years, take it as you will, like something you've been really really working on, there could be this preoccupation even with like how your performance is gauged even professionally over time. And it's like, oh, I've felt so professional for so long. And how is it now that I'm feeling somewhat, I'm hearing formless in the way that I now talk about even the possibilities of what we could create. And I'm seeing this Capricorn as being something that catches you off guard in a way of like, and not necessarily you off guard, but let's say you may also be catching someone else off guard, or catching your audience off guard who you may be presenting this to. It's like, I'm seeing you coming around the mountain in some kind of way. Capricorn, it can be to a Pisces. Again, Pisces are someone with a lot of fire in the chart as well. I'm hearing fashion show, and it's like, they knew you when you were, I'm hearing just a little toy that they once played with. Oh, so cute. But I'm hearing, you're like, that's not the way it is. And I'm hearing that song, and that's the way it is. Is that by the Backstreet Boys? Nonetheless, it's like, and I'm seeing you like reversing a certain verse that you once sung out loudly with them. And it's like, whoa, I'm hearing like, you come back around the mountain and they look at you and they're like, are you wearing, I'm hearing leather and lipstick. and you look at them and you're like, I'm hearing, am I? And you like look down, you look in the mirror, and I'm hearing you also look in your pocket. And I'm hearing for the opportunity to really, I'm hearing emotionalize the moment in a way that doesn't feel like it's somewhat, I'm hearing special in a standardized way or in a strategic way, but special in a way of like, this is just how I stand now. Very specifically for a number of you, and it's like there's something that perhaps in a certain way you may have contemplated the character of, but not the image. Very interesting. And it's like, I'm seeing you not wanting to really set any marker. I'm hearing any also a bar of I'm hearing bracket as well of performance here in a physical way, in a public way, because you wanted to just see what came out of the treasure chest when you opened the trunk to it. And it's like, I'm seeing you, Capricorn, as being somewhat, I'm hearing lazy. I'm hearing lazy daisy, the lazy daisy with the devil. Like, I'm seeing you being somewhat, it's almost like, again, I'm not seeing it as like lazy as Lazy, but like lazy as in like I'm hearing free-spiritedness. I'm hearing drunk as well, like drunkard. Like, I'm seeing someone who's kind of like has this glaze of a look that they're I'm hearing glamour. I'm hearing of glamour, this glaze of glamour. And it's like, I'm hearing gaze though as well. And I'm hearing with the children, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And it's like you start wearing makeup. I'm hearing that specifically, Capricorn, for a number of you. So take it as you will, whatever that may mean in particular for you, take it as you will, Capricorn. But I'm seeing you like, again, it's like if I never used to wear freckles on my chin, whatever that may mean in particular for you, I'm now going to be, I'm hearing financing that, whatever that may mean in particular for you. If I never used to, I'm hearing feel, if I never used to feel, what is it? Kind of, I'm hearing furry and fuzzy about certain furry and fuzzy. But I'm seeing it in a way of like receptive, okay? Like receptive to a certain, I'm hearing also audience in my work. I want to, I'm hearing start turning those teenagers on again, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And I'm getting this feeling of like, you feeling that there's so much potential in a certain industry, I'm hearing broadcasting system. And you kind of, I'm getting this feeling of like wanting to start completely revolutionizing. I'm hearing though as well, I'm hearing working to the clock that Santa Claus does. So whatever that may mean in particular for you when he's on his off hours, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you, Capricorn. So many interesting energies here coming through. All right, but yet again, it's like, and I'm again seeing you like presenting something to someone. I'm hearing opportunity as well, and it's like, hi, I'm hearing I wanna be not only your hallway monitor, but I also want to be your home, and I want to also be your surveillance system camera company, and I also want to have your babies, and I want them to have my name written, I'm hearing, on their front t-shirt. Very interesting. And then I'm seeing this person like looking at you being kind of like, I'm hearing what I'm hearing, what garden have you been watering? I'm hearing, because I was not watching. I'm hearing specifically, and I also was not waiting to see what could have been I'm hearing changed out. And it's very interesting, Capricorn, because I'm seeing like someone who really had a certain vision of you in such a way, in such a strong way, like of being so I'm hearing financial guru analyst, like in a certain way, like, oh my gosh, okay, that person is like Forbes, like not the magazine, not the memory of I'm hearing the model, whatever that may mean for a number of you, but the actual, I'm hearing drawn to scale. I'm hearing furniture surround sound system. Very interesting, where it's like I'm almost seeing like physical objects, a physicality that has a multi-dimensional to it, multi-dimensionality to it that is that it is perceived by and through in a perhaps public physical way. Perhaps specific message here coming through for a number of you, but again, I'm seeing it as like I'm hearing I'm hearing the macro I'm hearing aggrandization of a certain I'm hearing climate as well, the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like I'm also channeling a certain physical space, and this energy came through in, I believe it was the Capricorn reading, okay, in whatever way that meant for you, channeling, or I'm hearing creating, contemplating certain characters here on the list, whatever that may mean for you. You may be thinking, again, of investing in a certain space, but always take it as you will. Back to mention it in that way. Not sure here, Capricorn, all right, but take it as you will. The feeling is that, yet again, it's like I'm seeing you. Like someone, again, like recognized you as, I'm hearing, let's say even an A-list celebrity, whatever that may mean for you. And then you come, I'm hearing, to their home looking like, I'm hearing you've lost it, whatever that may mean for you. You come like to their, I'm hearing to their footbed, I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing their shower though as well. I'm hearing beaded carpet. I'm seeing almost like the carpet that is like beaded, okay? The carpet that's beaded, Capricorn. The one that I'm hearing you now fly out on as well. I'm hearing like Aladdin. I'm hearing every now and then, whatever that means. Something going on here, Capricorn. You're getting kind of silly. Okay, but no, take it as you will. The focus is, yet again, that you realize that you're capturing, I'm hearing, your audience's attention in a whole new manner. I'm hearing shift. Tectonic plates here, the Four of Wands upright and the Mother of Swords upright, mirroring here the Three of Pentacles, the Judgment card in reverse, and mirroring the Six of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing like, yet again, you showing up to someone's house. I'm hearing home, and I'm hearing it's all down memory lane, and I'm hearing it's all gone down memory lane as well for a number of you, where it's like you may not have showcased them. I'm hearing showered with them in a long time as well, whatever that may mean in particular for you, the Hanged Man and the High Priestess, and I'm hearing shown them everything. There could have been a focus on what was not disclosed, perhaps energetically, emotionally. The Father of Cups again. I'm hearing, but I want to get hairy again with style. And you got the Sun right over the Father of Cups. It's like I'm seeing hairy yet again. I'm seeing fur as being a receptivity, where it's like I have hair. I'm hearing. And I'm not afraid to have it on my body. I'm hearing anywhere at any time, because it allows me to have more, I'm hearing sensory perception of what I have been dealing with, whatever that may mean for you. And just like I said that, the Mother of Wands, I'm saying, and right over the Mother of Wands, the Mother of Cups. There again, you may be dealing with someone who's really challenged you to hold up a certain type of, I'm hearing house and home in your heart, that you're like, I'm hearing, I feel like I kind of need to accommodate this experience with a fuzzy sweater that my grandma stitched, okay, or my grandpa. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. Take it as you will. I'm hearing though also one that I'm hearing can feel like Gomez in all over again. Oh, what is going on, Capricorn? Okay, I love the Addams Family. I'm not going to complain ever about that reference coming through. Take it as you will, Capricorn. But again, the sort of feeling is that you, I'm hearing you want to feel gone with the wind here a little bit. Daughter Swords in reverse at the base of the Seven of Pentacles upright. And yeah, I'm hearing there are a few preoccupations that have been placed on that playlist of songs that would be singing out at the, I'm hearing chorus, encore of this, I'm hearing emotional tide. Again, I'm hearing emotional tide, emotional visit. But I'm hearing you're not contemplating the character that they serve as. I'm hearing service also, the stage for. And it's like, because Capricorn, because you are, I'm hearing the bubble that you blow into the, I'm hearing into the ballroom, I'm hearing to dance with, but I'm also hearing like into the boardroom. And I'm seeing again here the Father of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, I'm not going to be, what's that song? I was walking with a ghost, Father of Pentacles in reverse with the Hanged Man here. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting, Capricorn. You have the High Priestess who's looking over at the Father of Pentacles, both in reverse. It's almost like they're both, I'm hearing, blowing bubbles under the stage together. As they, I'm hearing, chant the name of the, I'm hearing a haunted house here with the, the Hangman. Halloween is coming up here, by the way, of course, but Take it as you will, Capricorn. You got the Mother of Cups again here, smacked in between the two. I'm hearing though in the hallway of the moment that we're having once more, the Hierophant in reverse, the Death card in reverse. You could be dealing with someone who's, I'm hearing, somewhat sticky. I'm hearing Velcro. I'm hearing Velcro in nature and the way that they kind of I'm hearing speak to you, like they get you having certain let me tune in for you here, Capricorn. I'm hearing gaslighting with this Strength card, the Hierophant, and the Death card. Take it as you will. Okay, so but it's something about the way that someone perhaps introduces to you, or the way that you introduce to someone a certain memory that makes you feel like shit. I'm hearing I'm hearing call them up again. And it's like, it could be energetic, Capricorn, it could be energetic. It's like, okay, I'm hearing, I just emit that spidey sense frequency. And then I know that they're going to be also spilling their secrets to me, whatever that may mean. I'm just going to, okay, what are you doing, Capricorn? What is someone else doing? Take it as you will. There could be, as it may be perceived, there could be this focus on what the impression is as well. It's like, I just feel like I'm hearing, are capturing my heart I'm hearing on the clouds, and that's something that I am kind of curious about, and I'm seeing you very curious about something. I'm seeing you very also magnetized towards something, almost like the moth to the flame. It's like I'm hearing because it's magic, but I'm not seeing it as like it is magic. I'm hearing, is this magic? I'm hearing for lovers. And the Mother of Cups is over the Ace of Pentacles, like, yes, I'm hearing it is. And I'm hearing, yes, also, you're at Oz now. Whatever that may mean in particular for you, the Mother of Swords. Someone is like, the Death card. You're dealing with someone, Capricorn, who I'm hearing counts like Dracula, but backwards. I'm hearing when he's drunk, whatever that means. Like, this person may be a channeler. They may also work with past lives. I'm hearing past life regression. Like, they know how to like sort of work into different, I'm hearing office rooms in that one building, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Like, I'm hearing work at a broadcasting station as well. I'm hearing listserv. They may have access to a large, I'm hearing serviceable network. I'm hearing community. They really are, I'm hearing fine. I'm hearing as well with the Chariot in reverse and mirroring the Hanged Man, the Five of Cups. It's like, I'm getting this feeling of like, I'm hearing the Devil wears Prada, but no product. Very interesting. It's like, I'm seeing someone who is somewhat, and I'm shuffling two cards. This has been happening for a few signs now. This is the Three of Wands for you in reverse, and the Lovers upright. I believe this happened with Sagittarius as well in the reading. Okay. Nonetheless, though, it's like, I'm seeing someone who like, I'm hearing I'm hearing junk in the trunk, but doesn't jingle them. I'm hearing just any jam session. It's like someone who's very also like, I'm hearing Velma, very like, I'm hearing voluptuous, very like, voracious as well in the way that they vacate. I'm hearing specifically certain spaces. They're very selective with who they choose to spend their time with and how it is that they I'm hearing bet their wages and their chances on certain I'm hearing relationships that they uphold. And you may be dealing with someone who has somewhat of also like a hot cold nature to them. Like, one minute they're like, I'm hearing, I value velvet. I'm hearing, and I want to invest in velvet as a I'm hearing financial career or whatever that means for you. And then the next minute they're like, but actually I'm hearing, I think I like Velcro, and I'm gonna kind of start working with what makes I'm hearing things feel viscous. I'm hearing specifically, and I'm seeing it's being related to the Temperance card. I'm hearing doctor as well, doctorate degree. Someone maybe like it's like the way that they dance in the ballroom makes you believe that they're, I'm hearing a break dancer of I'm hearing of badminton with the Devil in reverse. The Three of Swords upright over the Devil in reverse. I'm hearing somebody like, what? I'm hearing, can anybody tell me like what court she's throwing this ball around on? Okay, Capricorn. But the Ace of Swords upright, and it may actually be court, legal. So you may be throwing someone off, and someone may be throwing you off as well, Capricorn. That's not good. I'm hearing the hair and the hairnet twisted. I'm hearing for the fish here. The card of Pisces here, the Hangman and the Mother of Cups, High Priestess as well, present here watching what you're doing. Specifically, I'm hearing Chapman, Goodman. This came through. Was it for Pisces? Or was it for Sagittarius? Was it for Scorpio? Or was it for Sagittarius? I'm hearing specifically. Was it for, I'm hearing Velma. I'm hearing specifically, again, with this Mother of Swords, I'm hearing 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune upright and the Death card, okay? Someone is spinning a web here, Capricorn. And again, it may be your own energy. And what is a web? I'm hearing, is it a web of solutions? Is it also, I'm hearing a certain world that the Death card coming through, again, on the top of this stack. There's a focus on what you're actually wanting to face very clearly. And but it's almost like I'm hearing when you want to interact with this individual, you're suddenly faced, again here with the Death card, we're faced with I'm hearing your former I'm hearing classmate. Very interesting. The Strength card in reverse and the Eight of Swords upright, the Judgment card at the apex of the Death card. What it is that you, again, I'm almost seeing it as like, man, I used to hang out with these people in high school, and then now I want to like tell this one person how I feel about them, but then I start thinking about the temperature in the room that I took for that one talk, and how did I feel in that one? It's like I'm seeing you kind of, for a number of you, having some sort of connection to an influence that was, I'm hearing uncharacterized in a story, but then at the same time, very, very clearly sort of drawn out. I'm hearing doctorate, laureate. Again, I'm seeing it as like you being kind of like intimidated here, Capricorn, a little bit. Again, it can be someone else's energy, but I'm seeing that, and it can be your own, all your own, right? But I'm seeing it as being something that you kind of want to find, I'm hearing a guru for as well. It's like, I'm hearing, what the hell am I actually going goo goo gaga over? I'm hearing her glow, or is it her glow stick that she's wielding in the workroom? I'm hearing as well for a number of you. Ace of Cups in reverse, right over the star. Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse as well, mirroring the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Sun of Cups in reverse, looking back at the Wheel of Fortune at the star. The Ace of Cups in reverse dumping down into the star, and the Death is looking over. I'm hearing like, make a wish and blow that candle out, baby. I'm hearing that specifically here with the Death card. The Death card is looking down at the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing at the dynamite of the practice. Very interesting. The Eight of Wands right over the Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Death card is looking down at the Eight of Wands as well. I'm hearing practice. Won't preach for you, but it sure will prepare you for a major speech here. And also presentation. You got the Strength card in reverse, mirroring the Devil in reverse. Okay, Capricorn. I'm hearing the brides. I'm hearing, and which one is Zillah? Because we want to make sure that they're not on Zillow when we're looking to invest in a certain space here. Can be related to actual material finances, assets, and goods. I'm hearing though that you want to understand exactly what works for you, and this is somewhat of a paradigm that is, as you realize it, constantly shifting. And it's like, hold on a second, I feel, and I'm imagining someone like on a teacup ride trying to have somewhat of like a negotiation that is I'm hearing bipolar. Very interesting. Whatever way that meant for you or another individual, take it as you will. It's like something that is like, I'm hearing it's a whole new world. And then like at the intermission of every statement of like that song, I'm seeing you almost like playing a song, like pausing it, and then you like have like a conversation. You're like okay, I'm hearing, so actually wait, so what exactly are we prioritizing again? And then that person has nothing to tell you because they are just so, I'm hearing starstruck as well. Again, be it you or this other individual, and I'm hearing it's like something that someone doesn't fully, I'm hearing, understand the dimension of. This is an abstract reading here, Capricorn, a bit, but take it as you will. 10 of Cups upright, mirroring the Two of Cups in reverse. And we all have Capricorn somewhere in our chart. I'm not going to mention that, all right? But I'm hearing you feel still like you can hold up this conversation. I'm seeing someone like, again, like on this like merry-go-round, like I'm hearing teacup ride that feels somewhat stationary and also somewhat I'm hearing supportive at the same time, where it like almost like serves you. You feel like, oh, okay, I'm hearing not that it serves you, but in a way of like, or that serves the space that you're working through, but like you're like, okay, I'm hearing this is the way that stars actually move when they're about to I'm hearing shine down on us. Very interesting. I'm seeing you working with someone, Capricorn, in a way that is like, I'm hearing, I know that you go through a lot here. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. I know that you've been through a whole lot here, and I want to work with you where you can work with yourself best. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, and I'm seeing you like having really been somewhat patient as well with a certain person, and maybe someone who really has a lot of somebody who's very I'm hearing has deep thoughts, like is very, I'm hearing transcendental, but not in the way that they visit the doctor's office, whatever that may mean for a number of you. But it's like I'm seeing it rather in this way, Capricorn, of like someone who has a depth to them that you feel like, I'm hearing you don't lack, but that you lack the conversation for. And it's like, if I want to have that conversation with them, I feel like I need to go look up those words in the dictionary, love them, and then I'm hearing love myself using them. And it's like, I don't know. I'm hearing here comes the bride, here comes the bride. I'm imagining like zombie brides. Like it's very interesting, like brides. Like what? Oh my goodness. Capricorn, I'm seeing like I'm hearing Velma again. Velma. I'm seeing like you having this I'm hearing Chucky doesn't only work at cheese. And he doesn't even eat cheese. I'm hearing specifically when he's not working. Whatever that may mean to a number of you. When he's I'm hearing on call, playing Call of Duty. What the heck? What is it that I'm hearing capitalizing on here, Capricorn? Okay, but no, the feeling is that I'm hearing there is a whole lot here that we've invested in, that we already have invested in, that we're I'm hearing very, we have an intention with, that we feel really complements as well our assets and those that we have yet to kind of discover. It's like, I feel like when I'm interacting in this space with this individual that feels so foreign to me in a certain way, where I feel like I need to flap wings that I didn't even know I'm hearing had feathers on them quite yet. I'm hearing I start to I'm hearing rethink the paradigms that I have worked in, and that opens for me a space that I am getting ready to understand more deeply. Yes, I'm reshuffling the same deck here again and again and again, and I'm seeing you again. It's like cyclical. I'm hearing Scorpio. I'm seeing you working with. I'm hearing Valerie. I'm hearing Valiant. I'm hearing Valerie. And I'm seeing you like, again, I'm seeing you on one hand, you're like, oh, I'm hearing hot damn, this came through for Leo. Holy shit, I'm hearing I'm hearing, isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? I don't think that that's how the song goes, but I'm hearing it's gonna go like that for now. And yet again, it's like if something, Capricorn, I'm seeing you really, I'm hearing wanting to, I'm hearing marry someone. I'm hearing also work with a certain individual. And even though they're like, oh, and I'm seeing this could be a child as well for a number of you, like someone who's just got like this, I'm hearing, this attention deficit disorder, whatever, as it may be perceived, not necessarily that that's a word, right? The doctors have created, or whatever. I'm not saying anything in particular to any particular, I'm hearing party, okay, but there's right, perhaps a sense of there being somewhat of a polar act, the Ace of Cups upright, but that has a rhythm to it and a depth to it. I'm hearing a song to it that you realize I'm hearing is to be sung. And it's like, if something feels somewhat, I'm hearing also staged, where it's like, are they really like that? I'm hearing when they're not working. I'm hearing on and off camera. Are they really, I'm hearing like working to the beat of a drum that doesn't really have, I'm hearing a hand to a clock for it. It's like, I'm seeing you being somewhat like it could be related to how someone carries out a certain performance. Yet again, though, I'm seeing you like still working with this individual. It's cyclical, Capricorn. 10 of Swords on the floor. Writes it up, but upside down. I'm hearing what's the version of this story that we actually want to tell. I'm hearing and what it is that we actually want to talk about. There's been a cycle of kind of feeling, I'm hearing confused, okay, about, I'm hearing someone's character. And it's like, yet again, I'm hearing, are they really, I'm hearing I'm hearing coloring in the lines like that. Are they actually, I'm hearing, lost on the other line that I'm hearing calling me up on, or are they actually just, I'm hearing losing it, whatever that may mean for them? Are they actually just, I'm hearing listening as well. And the focus is, again, it's all perception here, Capricorn, but I'm getting here that there's a focus on what exactly, and what does it mean to lose something, right? Or gain something? What does it mean to have a certain understanding of something and feel that there's yet more to understand of it? And right, always take it as you will. Dear Capricorn, yet again, but I'm hearing there's a promise here that you've told yourself, I'm hearing going to throw the treasure chest out. I'm hearing with the trunk or in the trunk. And you are really, I'm hearing, racking your brain to understand exactly what's hanging on it. And I'm hearing on the rack, I'm hearing also on the shelf. It's like you feel that there's something here that you need to understand more deeply, something that you feel there is a decision to be made on in a way that takes flight. I'm hearing up, I'm hearing and home. And I'm seeing, Capricorn, that I'm hearing audacious. There's perhaps, I'm hearing a certain direction in your career that you feel, this can absolutely be your own energy. It's like I'm working with a cycle emotionally with myself, on myself, that I'm working through, that I'm moving through this spiritually. And again, we've all got Capricorn somewhere in our chart. We've all got Pisces somewhere in our chart. It's like with Scorpio as well. What it is that I feel I'm hearing getting closer to disclosing. And I feel that it's not random. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. Why do I feel like I swing this way one day and then I swing that way one day? And then I realize, though, at the end of every night here, the moon here, I'm hearing in every starry night with the heartbeat of its own, that I'm hearing Tarzan. And this is not, I'm hearing just track as well and field. This is, I'm hearing a story that I want to write about. And you've got here the Death card that's looking over at the Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant. There's a focus on what exactly you want to finalize. I'm hearing finalize again, the Hierophant coming through again. It's like, yes, I'm seeing you again working with something that feels so odd. I'm hearing polar again here. Father of Cups looking over at the Death card. Something that feels so like wonky. Like I'm hearing so like weird in a certain way, and you're like, well, I don't know. I'm hearing the way that this lip gloss feels on my face makes me feel like I'm hearing gum. I'm hearing tacky on my lips. And for a number of you, I'm seeing like with makeup that feels like furry on you. And you're like, I don't know. I'm hearing Fernando. I'm hearing Fernanda as well. Very interesting. I don't know. I'm hearing why I feel so, I'm hearing fucking beautiful as well when I'm not staring at myself in the mirror while I'm doing this, whatever the meaning in particular for a number of you. Very interesting. I'm seeing it as like, yet again, I'm seeing you like wanting to walk out of a certain room that has had a mirror in it. And you're like, I don't want to have to work, I'm hearing, with watercolors, only on the canvas that I see myself as I'm creating on it with. And it's like, or through, I'm hearing as by as well. It's like, I'm hearing again though, it's like there's something that really is testing you. I'm hearing magic here, the Hanged Man, the Star, the Nine of Cups, and the World. I'm hearing, you're wondering though, what is actually at play here? Because it feels so weird. I'm hearing specifically for you, Capricorn. It's like I'm seeing someone who is awakening, the Father of Cups upright, someone who is actually like, I'm hearing finding, I'm hearing form in the ways that they have considered in the past to have been formless. It's like, oh, I'm hearing, do I have to be considered a creature in the night just because I know how to crawl? I'm hearing through every crevice that doesn't actually, I'm hearing call my name, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Okay, a bit abstract, Capricorn. Let's get on with it here. But there's a focus, and always take it as you will right now, so in any particular way. There's a focus on what it is that, and I'm not hearing like move on in a way that is physical. I'm hearing literal or judgmental. I'm seeing it in, what does judgmental be? I'm seeing it as in a way of like, there being somewhat of like a place that you want to not intellectualize too much. Like I'm seeing you having at a certain point in thought, really, I'm hearing at a certain point in time, really contemplated I'm hearing the catastrophe of this kind of change down the line, and whatever way as it may have been perceived. I'm hearing that as perception based, but it's like, okay, at a certain point in time though, I realize that stickers are also for sticking onto things. And yeah, I'm hearing while I'm peeling it, it might feel a little polarizing, but once I've got it off and I've got the bumper sticker to boot, I feel like I'm hearing get a handle on this. And this is, I'm hearing specifically, I'm seeing you see like having been on like a freaking roller coaster, Capricorn, or like some kind of I'm hearing demo of a product, and you're like, I don't like the way virtual reality feels so real sometimes. I'm hearing as well, for a number, it could be something that has stimulated you to process a certain past. I'm hearing as well in ways that make you feel like you are becoming, I'm hearing, one with a certain broker. Here are the Daughter of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Like someone is like really, be you or another, like really making a certain I'm hearing marketing effort here to merge with your assets, perhaps even a negotiation. They're putting a major, I'm hearing, financial deal on the table for you, Capricorn. Okay, let us pull the cards and see what else comes through for you, Capricorn. Okay, I'm hearing make a decision though. I'm hearing choosers are choosers, and winners walk home with I'm hearing with water in their hearts. I'm hearing in their hands, and I'm hearing but not in their eyes. Very interesting. I'm hearing in their eyes though as well, but not in a literal way. I'm seeing it as like in a way of how we have wanted to see things, and I'm seeing it as being related to energy work. I'm hearing also manifestation. I'm hearing as well I'm hearing the imaginative space. Okay, and all right, Capricorn, I'm seeing here again, you got the Devil looking down at the Six of Cups. I'm hearing, brother, far too many of you dying. Mother, far too many of you dying. And I'm not sure if those are the lyrics, but I'm hearing even if they're lost in translation, they're still washing up on the island of I'm hearing your former lover, or whatever that means for a number of you. I'm hearing also though your letter. I'm hearing that you're going to be writing, and there's a focus on what you see potential for. Absolutely. And you see so much potential here, Capricorn. If you're dealing with Scorpio, Sagittarius, I'm hearing Aries as well. If you're dealing with a Pisces, someone who's, let's say, got all of these propensities in them, I'm hearing that this is not just any magic marker that's been, I'm hearing, marketed by Magic Johnson. It's like, no, I'm hearing Magic Johnson did not need, I'm hearing, to promise that he wrote those initials on those shoes with this particular kind of material. Very interesting. I'm hearing also though, I'm hearing stitching with the Father Swords of Universe and the Daughter Swords of Universe with this kind of, I'm hearing again, material. But I'm hearing mission statement as well. This doesn't have to be, I'm hearing, a philosophy that is philosophized by anyone. I'm hearing outside of the paradigm that I'm now shifting into. And the focus is Sagittarius. I'm hearing strongly that, yet again, I'm hearing this is, I'm hearing these boots were made for walking, and that's just what I'll do. But I'm hearing as well, what is that song? I'm hearing something. I'm hearing lovers only love you when it's raining. That's not how it goes. I know that's not how it goes because I love that song. Okay, and I am pretty. I'm hearing sold on the fact that it's definitely not the rhythm, or the lyrics, or the orientation of lyrics. Okay, what's going on here, Capricorn? There's something to do with like communication here. And I'm hearing it's like this feeling of like, are my lips moving to the lyrics that I'm actually singing out? And there's a little bit of, let's say, a self-consciousness, but not in a way that you're catching yourself off guard with, where it's like, oh my goodness, I'm hearing Lady Gaga right now. I'm hearing that for a number of you. That's right, card up right. Oh my goodness. I feel like I am, I'm hearing also a little bit Gloria Stefan as well. I'm hearing I'm hearing blowout done, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Some of you are real funny up in here. I'm getting like, for a number of you, you've got strong Sag placements. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing you are a crowd pleaser. I'm hearing taster and tester. You know how to work certain, I'm hearing spaces as well, venues, and it can be like from one audience group to the next. Okay, but I'm seeing it again. It's like there could be this focus on what you feel you can market uniquely, and I'm hearing it has nothing to do with who you really are operating through or as, and the focus is I'm getting it as you realize it here. I'm hearing Scorpio strongly with the Father of Pentacles is that you're charging your future. by way of what it is that you are finding as the form to your feelings. And it's like, okay, if I see it, I'm hearing in my mind's eye vision. When I go, I'm hearing like when I have breakfast in the morning in the kitchen, if I'm sitting there and I have this little piece of toast and this pen and paper in my hand, and I'm contemplating the crostini that I'm thinking of creating next, whatever that may mean for a number of you, I'm hearing for the fashion show, very interesting. Do I feel it? I'm hearing first. And if I don't, I'm hearing, why am I batting my feathers for it at all? And it can be happening on a level, again, that is somewhat, I'm hearing sophisticated, very interesting, that is eventually to be carried out in a sophisticated manner. The feeling, though, yet again, is that you're not going to be finding reasons to, I'm hearing, or focal points I'm hearing in an atmosphere or in an audience that doesn't actually look straight at you when you're on stage. And it's like, if I feel like I need to forget that, I'm hearing line that I wrote as well in that one love letter. Let me lick that envelope back open and start to rewrite it, because I need to be honest here. I'm hearing I need to be also dynamic in the way that I believe in what it is that I write. I'm hearing that I believe in the way that I also begin here all over again. And I'm hearing with the analysis of this train of thought, I'm hearing as well. And you're taking a completely different approach, as I'm getting Capricorn, to a certain stage that at a certain point in time really had your interest here, somewhat held. I'm hearing impending and captivation as well of, well, what do I actually want to create with this? I have this stage, I have this I'm hearing investment space, plot of land. I'm getting here with the Ace of Pentacles. I have this one seed. I know I could plant it. I'm hearing, I know I could also party with it, take it as you will. But what exactly is it that it is and it means for me? What is it that it represents of me? And reflectively, when I am standing with it in my hand on stage, and I'm seeing it as being an opportunity as well that you may want to offer someone. Okay, and if that is so, I'm seeing you as kind of revising the way that you want to. I'm hearing tell the tale of it. As I'm hearing it again, you hold it in your hand. I'm hearing, and harness it as well. Two of Pentacles in reverse, right next to the Two of Wands up right. I'm hearing, how do you do here? How do you do, miss? Two of Swords at the base of these two twos, three twos here, in a sort of triangular fashion on that stage. I'm hearing of your storyline, the Father of Cups landing on, I'm hearing the dock of the bay with the Two of Swords. There's a focus here, Capricorn, on what feels childish, yes, but also I'm hearing challenging in a way that challenges us to grow up. And it's like, if it means, it's very interesting because it's like, it's this feeling of like, okay, in wanting to become more, I'm hearing believable in my act. I feel like in a certain way, I've got to kind of take down, I'm hearing the walls and the corridors in the office room that has made me feel official. I'm hearing in the act itself. And does that mean believing in what I have not become, but what I have always been? I'm hearing in my childhood as well. What does it mean to have had a childhood? What does it mean to have been a child and not a child anymore? We're all children. We're always eternally. I'm hearing evolving I'm hearing sacred space of source, whatever that may mean for a number of you. You take it as you will. I'm beckoning to mention that, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Always take it as you will. Dear Capricorn, I'm just beckoning to say that and take it as you will. Feeling though is that, and you've got the star here mirroring the devil. It's like I'm seeing you almost feeling that there's more to a certain format as well, to a certain also force that you're being guided through, as you may feel it. I mean, it's also like emotional and visionary. It's like, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I actually, I feel like I am glitter. I'm hearing on the glow stick. I'm hearing on the globe as well. And it's like, in the past, did I think that I just needed to grow? I'm hearing as a plant. I'm hearing I'm hearing in the fall, I'm hearing or winter months. And what is it that I'm now realizing I don't really fall for the attitude of any longer? The Hangman mirroring the Eight of Cups and the Son of Wands. What is it that I feel I am actually, I'm hearing finding the form too in ways that I'm hearing destruct the dimension of disillusion of power. And it's like, what actually did I align with? I'm hearing associate with a sense of power. I'm hearing masculinity, whatever that may mean for a number of you. It's like, and we've all got, I'm hearing mask as well, mask. I'm hearing demasculating. It's like, I'm hearing behavior. Take it as you will. I'm seeing though that for for a number of you, and right, we've all got those two propensities, and all propensities, masculine, feminine, yin, yang, right? It's all a matter of perception as well. Dear Capricorn, as I'm Becca to mention that here, take it as you will. There's a focus on, take it as you will, a focus on what you are, I'm hearing fathering now, that has been a matter of how you have acknowledged a certain propensity through time. And for a number of you, I'm hearing yet again, it's like what has been challenging in the way that perhaps you have even focused on it. You're not afraid. You're not fearing finding a new home for. And it's like if let's say, I'm seeing it even in, it could go in so many directions, but it's like even in the way of, let's say, I would say this one thing to that one person. I would always call them up on that one line, and I'm hearing tell them that one kind of joke and make them feel I'm hearing focused, but also like fucked with, whatever that may mean for a number of you, like focused on, but also like kind of funny, in a way where it's like, okay, I'm projecting something to them, and in a way it's showing them that I'm interested, but at the same time it's not really making, I'm hearing, any thread weave the carpet that we want to ride out on, sort of feeling. It's like, and I know some people are like, okay, well, what is that feeling exactly? Take it as you will, Capricorn. I'm getting that this may be a specific message coming through for a number of you, and always right, matter perception. Take it as you will, Capricorn. But yet again, I'm getting this feeling of you kind of realizing that and understanding more of where all of that came from. And it's kind of like, if I was feeling feelings in a space that wasn't actually, I'm hearing, marketed, whatever that may mean, in particular for you, the Hangman coming through, in a way that wasn't actually, I'm hearing airborne, I'm hearing in analysis with the Temperance card coming through, with something that, let's say, was not actually, like, I didn't actually study that subject, but I was, like, talking about it, sort of feeling. I want to actually, I'm hearing, use that marker still, yes, of, let's say, passion or performance, or I'm hearing also, I'm hearing self-expression, but in a way that is not just, I'm hearing physical, I'm hearing, and complicated as well with the Magician in reverse. I realize that I want to have a conversation that I can hold in my hand as well, and in my heart. And that means that I need to have certain, I'm hearing, letters, again, I'm hearing rewritten, okay, the Hierophant upright and the Death card in reverse. You may be kind of thinking about what contracts actually reflect, I'm hearing, the money matters that make most sense to you. And they may be related to concepts of also, I'm hearing assets. The Hermit is mirroring the Hierophant. Remember, you may be dealing with like almost like an accountant. Okay, I'm hearing Aunt Nancy. I'm hearing Clancy as well. Father of Pentacles looking back at the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, you may want to, I'm hearing, merge with someone though. Double mirroring the Daughter of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, I'm hearing, but Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles upright, mirroring Judgment card in reverse. I'm hearing Jesuit power, the Fool upright, and the Five of Cups in reverse, whatever that may mean. I'm just going to remember you. The Fool's looking off into the future. I'm hearing ready to formalize it in a certain way, but perhaps not necessarily finance the forecast. It's like, okay, I want to, let's say, invest in a certain space. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. I want to move in a certain direction, but I don't want to feel like I'm marrying every move that I make in it. And again, I'm seeing this as like something that feels somewhat foreign to you. I'm hearing foreign policy affairs, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing someone who's, again, opening themselves up to a whole new line of work, a whole new market. And as I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera, Capricorn, I was hearing for you, I was like hearing that right, every step that's taken doesn't necessarily have to be a believer in it. Very interesting. But rather a believer in where it leads to and becomes, I'm hearing specifically, one with the path that has led to change. I'm hearing of it and for it. And I'm hearing by it and with it as well. The Fool's looking off into the future. There's a focus on what you realize, I'm hearing, you want to kind of balance the act out of. And it may be like, you know what, that means that I need need to maybe not be so argumentative. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. That maybe means that, well, all of my thoughts and all of my my passions are not necessarily to be practical. All of my practices, Ace of Swords coming through in the smack dab center of the spread, perpendicular to the Father of Cups, are not to be just I'm hearing mandated. And what's my potential exactly? I may not know until I jump into the pool with my assets. I'm hearing wriggling and writhing on the ringer, whatever that may mean. In particular for you, it can be related to matters of energy work. I'm hearing again what you may be connecting to. I'm hearing communicating through as well. There's a focus on where you work out of, specifically Capricorn, where you find, I'm hearing, the dust of the settlement in the way that makes you feel like you haven't burned out of it, the Ten of Swords, perpendicular to the world, where you feel like, you know what, I'm hearing, I'm not making this decision because I have nowhere else to go, but because I'm hearing I'm ready to work on myself in ways, the Magician looking up at the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords, in ways that make me feel that I'm hearing, a believer in my own craft. And I want to discover myself. I'm hearing specifically the Ten of Pentacles, mirroring perpendicular to the Magician. I want to know that what I am actually activating as my version of this vision is one that I want to fly high into the sky with. And who comes with? Wonderful. I'm hearing let them have a donut or two in the waiting room. I'm hearing the lobby as I'm hearing leave this last notice behind and lock the doors. I'm hearing in the key in the I'm hearing in the court, whatever that may mean. I'm hearing also the chest drawer, okay? Whatever that may mean. I'm not saying it as literal necessarily, but there's a focus on perhaps what it is that you want to leave open as well. Room to grow through. And I'm seeing it as like this, Capricorn. You realizing that there are so many, I'm hearing operations at play, so many dimensions, so many factors, so many decisions that you can potentially market your craft through. And this is a space that is somewhat, I'm hearing, bony in nature, very interesting. There could be dimensions to it that are somewhat practical, and you realize that in making the change of character and the way that you uphold a certain conversation, I'm hearing as well, that there is going to be, I'm hearing, a whole new plan here in place. The Eight of Pentacles over the Tower. I'm hearing, who are you visiting from the past? The Five of Wands in reverse. What is it that you realize you've got to also remind your audience of the philosophy for? And I'm seeing it in a very clear way, like a CEO who is now, I'm hearing, changing the climate in which the business operates through. And it's like, we're no longer, I'm hearing, working with children. We are working with, I'm hearing, capturing the moments that they live through. Very interesting. And I'm seeing it as like you reinstating a certain settlement. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, but I'm seeing it as like being related to a certain vision that is formal in a certain way, but also I'm hearing that is to be reconnected with. And you may be dealing with a fire sign who wants to kind of be involved in this game of I'm hearing who goes on the merry-go-round, round and round to make a visit. I'm seeing it as you may be entertaining various options. You may be interviewing, or someone may be interviewing you. You may be sending out your application to a number of different stations, I'm hearing as well. Okay, but Father of Swords and the Father of Pentacles are mirroring one another. I'm seeing that for a number of you, it has to do with what you may be staging. I'm hearing refinancing as well, okay, to pay a visit. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in. Love and light to here. Enjoy this period of the full moon in Taurus. And I thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in, for your dear likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting, and have a beautiful full moon in Taurus. And I'll see you soon. Bye, Capricorn.